Let's be honest. No matter your age or your success, there's one quiet question that seems to follow men through life. Am I enough? You hear the jokes, the comparisons, the locker room talk, and social media only makes it worse. Behind all the noise is a man quietly wondering, do I measure up? Is that what really matters to her? Today, let's talk honestly about what science and real experience say. Not opinions, not myths. Just the truth that might free you from years of unnecessary worry. After many years working in men's health, I've seen how deeply this quiet doubt affects confidence, sometimes more than any medical condition ever could. Men walk into my office strong, capable, accomplished, yet inside, they carry insecurities planted decades ago. So let's clear that up using what biology, data, and human experience reveal. Because when you understand the truth, you stop comparing and start connecting. Mistake number 1, believing media myths. The first mistake is believing the story the world keeps selling, that bigger is always better. Movies, jokes, and online chatter repeat it endlessly. But science tells a different story. Researchers analyzed thousands of private purchases from 8 major wellness retailers, and they found that the most commonly chosen sizes ranged between 4 and 6 inches in length and under 4.5 inches in width. That's almost identical to the natural biological average. When people can choose anything, they overwhelmingly choose comfort, not extremes. Balance, not bravado. The truth, what's shown on screen isn't what's desired in real life. Most partners prefer what feels natural and connected. Mistake number 2, ignoring comfort and fit. The second mistake is forgetting that comfort matters more than competition. Biologically, the female body is designed for rhythm, comfort, and harmony, not pressure or excess. When something goes beyond what's natural, it can cause discomfort rather than joy. Emotionally, women value trust, safety, and closeness far above any number. They don't want an experience to be endured, they want one that feels shared and connected. The body seeks harmony, not extremes. From biology to emotion, the message is the same. Balance creates pleasure, not extremes. The truth, focus on comfort, pacing, and emotional connection, and you'll always give more than any ideal ever could. Mistake number 3, thinking all women want the same thing. The third mistake is assuming every woman wants the same. Science shows subtle differences. A small percentage of women who experience deeper internal pleasure may prefer something slightly above average, around 6.5 inches, but not extremes. For everyone else, preferences vary widely. Some care a bit about size, but most care about confidence, tenderness, and communication. Slightly above average? Not as much as you think. When researchers looked at the most realistic designs on top retailers, they found an average of about 6.5 inches, just slightly above the natural norm. So again, the science is clear: most people choose comfort, not excess. The truth, there's no universal standard. What truly matters is understanding your partner, not measuring yourself. Mistake number 4, neglecting overall health. The fourth mistake is focusing on numbers instead of focusing on your health. From a biological perspective, vitality and performance depend far more on blood flow, hormones, and lifestyle than any measurement ever could. When you're dehydrated, tired, or stressed, your energy drops, and so does confidence. A real story from the clinic. I once met a man in his 60s, married for over 30 years. He came in, healthy overall, but quietly said, "I've always worried I wasn't enough." When I showed him the data that most men fall in the same natural range, that comfort and connection matter far more, he exhaled in relief. He smiled and said, "All these years, I didn't know I was perfectly normal." That day, nothing about his body changed, only his belief did. And that made all the difference. The truth: take care of your health, and confidence will naturally follow. Mistake number 5: letting insecurity control the moment. The final mistake is letting insecurity take the lead. When men constantly compare themselves, their bodies respond with stress. Cortisol rises, testosterone drops, and blood flow decreases, creating exactly what they feared. When your mind is busy comparing, you stop connecting. And your partner senses that. What women truly remember. Most women aren't paying attention to size, they're feeling your presence. They remember the warmth of your eyes, the patience in your touch, the comfort of feeling seen and safe. The truth: confidence isn't about perfection. It's about being calm, kind, and present. The power of confidence and health. True strength isn't about comparison. It's about care for your body, your mind, and your partner. Eat well, rest enough, move daily, and breathe deeply. Your energy, confidence, and connection will naturally grow. The most attractive quality a man can have is quiet self-assurance, not noise, not pride, but presence. So here's what both science and experience agree on. Most men already fall into the natural range. Most women already prefer that range. And what they value most isn't size, it's confidence, care, and connection. Stop comparing yourself to myths. Start showing up with honesty and heart. Because real confidence doesn't come from chasing extremes. It comes from understanding reality, taking care of your health, and standing tall in who you already are. If this message brought you peace today, don't just keep it to yourself. Someone you know is silently worrying about the same thing. Share this video with him, it might be the reminder he's been waiting for. And if you want more clear, science-based insights to help you build confidence, energy, and a stronger mind every day, hit subscribe now and turn on the bell so you don't miss the next video. Every week, we share new, honest conversations about health, confidence, and living better as a man without shame, fear, or comparison. Because your best years aren't behind you, they're just beginning. Subscribe now, stay strong, and remember you are enough. Always have been, always will be.